Thank you for your understanding.
Thank you. 2 minutes, Madam Gomes.
A União Europeia tem interesse estratégico nas relações com a China e para isso tem que
As for our strategic partnership with China, well, it involves global security, reciprocity in trade, climate agreements, sustainable development, protection, cybersecurity, crime, organized crime that comes from China or goes through China. And our strategic partnership is even more important when the United States under Trump is something very dangerous that calls into question multilateralism and destabilizes the world balance. And so this strategic partnership is there to try to recreate the synergy and hope that China will live up to its obligations as a member of the Security Council and a member of the WTO. So these are reasons why the European Union cannot forget about human rights. We can't forget that, and we do have to say that it is absolutely unacceptable to what is happening with the Uyghur minorities, trade union members, opponents, and others. The credibility of China as a global power absolutely depends on its influence, because they do present worries in their own region, what is happening in Taiwan, what is happening in the South China Sea, what is happening in Korea. And Mrs. Mogherini, to have that kind of relationship, we've got to have our own strategic interests. Of course, in the EU, we've got to be able to affirm our own strategic autonomy as well. And for years, we've had these neoliberal policies, and we see that a number of sectors, critical sectors in the European Union and in member states, really have been by the Chinese Communist Party. China really has been eating these up. They're a huge investor. There are ports, there are telecommunications and energy networks, all sorts of companies, security in Greece, in my country and others, all of this being taken over by China. That has to stop. The Commission has woken up late in the day, it must be said, but they have woken up. But the member states don't seem to have woken up yet, and some seem to be living in some commercial dream when it comes to China. Thank you.
Mr. Turkish, for 1 minute, please.
Thank you very much, President. The EU-China summit in July 2008